should probably move over some. Ooh. Hey cousins, if you're watching the replay, make sure that you make sure that you skip to 5 minutes because that's when the reading usually starts. Hi cousins, how we doing? Hey Destiny, hey Guam, hey Aubrey, hi cousins, hi, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? You alright? You good? You okay? Okay. Let's like touch it down a little bit. Hey, how we doing? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty swell. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh, and it's the Mars hour. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Today was like very stressful, but I mean, we here. Um, today almost got me, and it really almost got the best of me. Almost got the best of me. Should you get the best of me, best of me, yeah. We still got like 3 more minutes before we start. Oh, thank you. Um, I will to let you guys know this. Sunday, July 9th, there will not be a kick and shit. I'll say this again. Sunday, July 9th, there will not be a kick and shit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Last time, Sunday, July 9th, there will not be a kick and shit. Just so we are aware. Just so we know. I might do it Monday night. That's a big night. Big night. I'll tell you guys a little bit closer to the date as to why. However, make sure you guys are signed up to the emailing list. I think instead of doing a live, I might end up recording something. Yeah, I will be. I will be. I will be. I haven't yet. I've been really trying to figure out the right time to like say it. Because sometimes you can't speak on things too early. And I don't want to speak on nothing too early. But yeah. I hate that because I love coming, especially kicking shit Sundays. I don't know. I love being able to give you guys like the energy read of the week. So I'm kind of sad, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. Honestly, for real, I don't know about the week of the 9th. Like, I don't know if there will be. I know for sure that there won't be one on Sunday, like the 9th. I don't know if there's gonna be one on like the 11th. I think that's Wednesday. Maybe it's the 13th. Hey. But I know for sure the 9th is enough. If the no. Anyway. Hey, cousin. How we doing? Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Glock. This is the House of Glock, and this is Kicking Shit Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, we get messages from the spirit guides. These are general messages. Please take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Maybe that message isn't for you. Maybe I'm not for you, and that's perfectly okay. Please don't spread your negativity because we don't like musty energy around here. Thank you. At the end of the live, I do say a prayer. If you would like to stick around for the prayer, that's perfectly fine. If not, that's okay, because, you know, you're not supposed to let everybody pray for you. And, you know, I won't take offense to that. However, if you are here, hey, cousin, and make sure you say hi to all your cousins, because, yeah, we ain't rude up in here. Don't be rude. Don't come up in the house and don't say nothing. No, I'm not trying to leave y'all for a week. Ooh, I might tell y'all next week. If I tell you, it's gonna be next Wednesday. If I tell you what's going on, it's gonna be next Wednesday. But that's because, like, again, I don't want to speak on things too early. You just never know. Niggas be hating. Niggas be, you know what I'm saying? So, trying to stay positive, trying to keep everything on track, and just be, I don't want to say as tight-lipped as possible, but as tight-lipped as possible to make sure, to ensure that what I have going on gets done, because it's kind of already, like, nerve-wracking for me. It's been stressing me out for, like, the last, like, month. Anywho, so let's get into it, okay? Yeah. I know, twice a week, like, what? Clock's missing a week, yeah. Anywho, if you are able to, ask that you close your eyes and bow your heads. If not, that's perfectly fine. I just need you to lend your ear, okay? Ancestors, spirit guides, angel, archangels of the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to find me. As that whatever messages you may have, known enough, unknown to us, you use me as a vessel to convey said messages. Thank you so much. Amen. Ashe. That ass. Interestingly enough, I started hearing the, like, intro to Cashapp. What y'all got going on? Honestly, so before the live, I was hearing Janet Jackson, like, I get so lonely, can't let just anybody hold me. Now it's Cashapp. That is not the same when you do it. Oh, well, I appreciate that, and hopefully it's not a whole, like, week thing. Hopefully I can get back to you on Wednesday. And again, if I'm not able to, pre-record it. We going, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think I want to start with this deck. I feel like somebody might be afraid that maybe they miss an opportunity, or maybe that they'll never be able to find something like what they had, or what they have currently. So I keep hearing, I will never find another lover that is real like this. I'm like, okay. Let's see what the... Ooh. All right. Bottom of the deck is Harmony. This is the Lover's card, technically. And Harmony, it could mean one or two things. It could mean a divine connection, but it also could mean a decision, right? And I feel like in this sense, it's kind of a little bit of both. So the first card out you have is Intuition. The next one is Positive Movement Forward Reverse. You have Balance. You have Discontent and Boredom. And you have Trapped in Fear Reverse. So essentially what I'm getting from this is I feel like your intuition is going off. Like you have alarm bells. And I feel like your alarm bells could be a couple of different things. I feel like it could be like headaches, like very, very frequent headaches or migraines, maybe even some that might cause like your vision to blur. It also could be like I feel like ears and neck. Like, I don't know, maybe you woke up one day and you got like a little sore throat. Maybe you've been like having this weird cough lately. Or maybe like your ears have been hurting. Also, I'm just getting like just not wanting to communicate. Like you don't necessarily want to be around people, and it could be that you're overstimulated, overwhelmed, overworked, whatever. But I feel like again, your intuition is in overdrive, and maybe you're just in a space of just now learning your intuition, and you don't necessarily, or you can't recognize that that's what's going on. I'm telling you that this is what's going on. I feel like with whatever decision you decide to go with in this specific situation, you're okay. Reason I think you're okay: victory and success, rest and rejuvenation, new beginning. So this could be you starting a new relationship. This could be you moving. This could be you starting a new job. This could be you starting a new hobby, a new class, a new bank. But I feel like again, your intuition is like blaring at you, like maybe there's something that is about to happen or about to come true that isn't, I don't want to say that it's bad, I just don't think that it's good. Like, you know, some things that are just like, oh no, like it's not good, but like it's not like the best thing in the world, but it's not something that's going to shake me or something that's going to like make me feel away. It's just how life goes. I want more information. What is this? Can you tell me more, please? Ooh. That's what that is. Gotcha. Okay, so you might be afraid to leave something behind because you feel like you won't find something better, or that I'm gonna be honest. If this is a person, the sex might be good. It might be good, great even, and it might be toxic. I think that you know getting involved with this, if this is a person, if this situation is a person, I think you know that getting involved in this situation with this person would bring you disappointment and bring you stress. You know it. And I think you're just having a hard time leaving it. I think that you know that this is not a good idea. You know it. And I feel like it will place you in a position to become melancholy. No, I feel like that's the wrong word. lack of better terms, melancholy. Because that's the closest to what I can think of right now. If this isn't like a relationship, I think that okay, somebody might be asking you to like do something with them again. This is something that you've done before. This is something that you've been through before. 110, absolutely. Um, I think that you know the risks that come with this. I think that you still want to do it because that's something that you might be used to doing. Absolutely not. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Okay. Yeah. No. This could be like, oh, you're thinking about going back to an old job, an old way of being, an old way of living, old way of thinking. Maybe because it's easier for you. It wasn't easier, I'll tell you that. You were just trained and conditioned in some instances. I don't say all, in some. Next message. You kind of feel heavy. Alright, you ready? One more, please. I know that's right. The bottom of the deck is the waiting game. So it seems like you're being asked to have some type of patience right now. You have financial and material changes as the first card. You have patience in planning. You have prosperity begins. You have rejoice and celebration. And you have balance. I'm seeing this two different ways. Right? The first way that I'm seeing, or the first thing that I'm seeing, I think that Spirit is asking you to be patient. You might want to go after something right now. And Spirit is telling you what you're trying to go after, like absolutely yes, but maybe you need a more solid plan. Yeah, you might need a more solid plan. And I think that things will be going more smoothly. You'll have more time, you'll have more space, you won't feel as rushed. There's that. So consider. The next thing I'm seeing, and y'all not gonna like it. Oh, how does that song go? So it's a little nursery rhyme. It's a little, you know, and it goes such and such and so sitting in the tree. KISSING. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby with the baby carriage. Be careful. Be careful if you don't want a child. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Okay? Uh-huh. I feel like if this is one of those situations where it's a baby, I feel like whomever this person is, they're more than likely married. More than likely married. Even with like the financial material changes and the patience and planning, with these two together, I kind of feel like they've been married for a little while now, or been together for a little while. And then the rejoicing celebration is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is three parties. And the three parties doesn't necessarily have to be like another person in your relationship. It could be, you know. So just, you know. be aware. Be advised. Anything else? One more message. All right. You have emotional withdrawal. You have choose wisely, sacral chakra, triumph, emotional loss, and rejoice in celebration. So, um, first and foremost, you could be seeing sevens. We gonna start there. You could be seeing sevens, whether it be 777 or 77. Um, Triumph is the Chariot, so we in Cancer season, so Cancer placements. Um, from now until I want to say maybe the 21st, 20th, 21st, be careful in your decisions, right? You might be feeling a lot more than usual. You might be kind of more so in your feelings, or for some of you, it could be your it could be your no squares talking. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, um, take a second, give yourself some time before you start making decisions that you shouldn't be making out of necessity. Okay. Also, but I just think that's just a overall census right now. Um, don't be out here making decisions out of necessity or what you feel like is necessity. Give yourself a little time to like really think, sit and think. And I understand time is some people don't have time. Sometimes you don't have time, but double, triple check. Give yourself some leeway if possible. Okay? Alright. No, I'm gonna go here. Two more, please. Bottom of the deck is music harmony. You have love, compassion, reverse. You have cave, sanctuary. You have river, movement, reverse. You have dream time, creation. And you have DNA, karma, reverse. Okay. How do you expect someone to have compassion for you and how you feel if you don't tell them what's wrong? Or if you don't tell them what they're doing is wrong or harmful or hurtful to you? Because what it seems like here with these cards, it seems like maybe you're not communicating in the way that you think that you're communicating. And that's why there isn't any progress or healing going on. Or why you feel like people are so cold, or um, why people aren't empathetic to what you have going on. I don't think it's that. I feel like this is you. You're in yourself, your shell, you're in your cage, you're in your own sanctuary, um, and you keep everything bottled in. How do you expect for people to change? How do you expect for things to change if you don't speak on the issue, the problem? And this could be about like a relationship. There might be a relationship and you kind of been holding your tongue. And it's been a little bit irritable because you feel like you might not be able to express yourself. Maybe it's the way that you are expressing yourself. Maybe you aren't speaking as clearly or as maybe you're not speaking in a way that the person that you're trying to communicate can perceive what you're saying, right? Maybe you're not actually saying what it is, but kind of beating around the box, right? How I won't speak, example. On this channel, I try to keep it PG. I try. So instead of saying the more vulgar things, I was about to say Virgo. Instead of saying the more vulgar things, I'll try to come up with a PG version of it. Like, example, me saying your no-no squares. I feel like we all know what a no-no square is, and if you don't, let me know and I'll tell you. But again, I feel like maybe you don't want to speak because, or the way that you speak it might be a trauma response. Or maybe you feel like you can't talk to this person because the person always blows up, or they're too emotional, or they won't listen, or whatever, what have you. It could be that. Or, hear me out, it might just be your communication style. And you might need to find someone that you can communicate with better, or, switch up how you're communicating. Because there's a disconnect somewhere. Okay? Alrighty. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Fire, Passion. You have Ancestors, Generation. You have Lake, Stillness, reverse. You have Forest, Breath, reverse. You have Waterfall, Effortless. And you have Cave, Sanctuary. And I feel like you're looking for guidance elsewhere and you need to be praying. And I don't necessarily think to Mr. Jesus. I think you need to be talking to your dead folks. Talking to the people that came before you. If you do not practice that, you might need to start. I feel like your dead folks been trying to talk to you. I feel like they've been trying to warn you about something. You could have somebody around you who's a little bit sneaky. Yeah, you might have somebody who's a little bit sneaky. Also, for some of you, and this is like maybe one person, there might be somebody stealing from you or trying to steal from you. Like, interesting enough, for as long as I had these cards, I had no idea that there was hands on here. Like, none. So I just be careful. I feel like there's too many hands in the pot, too many opinions going on. It's time to take that down a couple notches. I think that you're not trying to, because I think it's really easy for you to slip into the I don't want to talk to anybody hermit mode. But I don't think that's it. I don't think that's where you thrive, and I think you know that, and that's why you're trying to not. I'm not telling you to isolate yourself. I'm just telling you that there's too many people in your business. Cool it, buddy. Okay? Thank you. Too many people. That's why you know no peace. Everybody has their opinions about whatever, and you trying to take care of everybody and take everybody into consideration. Somebody's gonna have to draw the short straw. Come on now. Somebody gonna have to draw it. Somebody once told me that a good business deal is when both parties can walk out with 50-50. A great business deal is when both parties can walk out with 50-50. Okay? Sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Got anything else? Ooh, you do. Okay. Let's talk about it. So, I started hearing Promise, not Sierra. It's actually a bachata song. Romeo Santos featuring Usher. That's what it is. Ooh. Oh, that is not the right one. Jesus. Trying to keep my balance, but I still fall. But how I fall so hard, right into your arms, where wrapped inside you, baby, and it's so warm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Okay. I had to make a couple of y'all moderators because sometimes there'll be folks in here that, yeah. Anywho, the bottom of the deck is Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. You have Waterfall, Effortless. You have Stone People, Vigilance. You have Gaia, Nurturing. You have New Moon, Promise. Excuse me. And you have Fire, Passion, but reverse. So I feel like what's going on, this is a very, very slow burn. Ooh, oh my God. So the song that another song that'll be really great for this is Slow Cooker by John Legend. It's actually one of his newer songs. And the song goes, I'm not worried about tomorrow. While we're still while we're still soaking in today. Ain't nothing like a simmer. And it's like, ooh, okay, all right. But basically, he was just like, you know, I'm okay with this love being slow. I'm okay with this situation going slow, right? Because I want to make sure that I know the ins and outs of whatever this is. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. That's just the song that came to my head when, yeah. Anyway, but he was basically saying, like, he's okay with this love slow cooking. And if you know anything about slow cooking, yummy, real yummy. Um, and I feel like that's what this situation is, right? I feel like there is a situation that is kind of moving slow for you. It doesn't necessarily, again, have to be a relationship. You might be trying to prepare to move. You might be waiting to hear on a job. You might be waiting to hear about an apartment, a home, whatever. I feel like why you are waiting so long is because I feel like it's gonna be bittersweet. Bittersweet. Like, dang, I had to fight so hard to get here, but we made it. Like, I made it. I did it. You know. I'm finally here, and I feel like this could have been something. And if you are spiritual, if you are someone that talks to their ancestors, you know, or higher powers, this was something that was promised to you. This was something that was said to you, right? Like, this was like, okay, I know that I'm going to be doing this. How do I know? You know, maybe your dead folks told you. Maybe God, you spoke to God and God told you, right? Either way it goes, you were told this was going to happen. I think it may have taken a couple of years, though. Maybe it took a little longer than maybe you expected it. But that's okay. Because you're here now. Okay? And I feel like maybe if you were here before, or maybe you were here before and maybe you dropped the ball. Or maybe you weren't in the position that you were in with the knowledge. Maybe you needed more knowledge. Maybe you needed to be softer with yourself. Maybe you were too hard. Maybe you were too stressing out and you were missing things. Right? But now I feel like you're more vigilant. Now I think you're a lot calmer. Now I feel like you think that you, or not even think, you know that you deserve it. And you want it. And it was a long time coming. Ooh. Sorry. I almost got bited. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a beautiful summer for you if that message was for you. I started hearing is it Black? His song that goes, "A beautiful summer is calling. A beautiful summer is calling." Ooh, I guess we got one more message from this deck. We gonna move on, child. You want more? Oh, 1 second. I left it on my bed. Ooh. Make sure I stay hydrated. Always and forever. Farming gold can take a million years. And me and my baby, we just gon' slow cook up in here. Yay. Me and my baby, we just gon' slow cook. Slow, slow, slow. All right. Cave Sanctuary is the bottom of the deck. You have DNA Karma. You have River Movement. You have Ceremony Invocation. You have Meadow Vulnerability. Forest breath. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that some things are working. You might not see it yet. It might not be implemented into your life yet. But I think I think it's very passive. You know how sometimes they be like, God be working in mysterious ways. This is one of those mysterious ways. And I'm not even gonna hold you, and it's very sick. But I feel like you're not gonna know what this is, or you're not going to feel what this is until you break down. Like, it's like, oh, you need to break before I can give this to you. That's what it's giving me. I'm not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. And I think it's because maybe you've been, especially with the bottom of the deck being sanctuary, you've been holding way too much in. Way too much in. You need to break down, cry it out, and before you say, I'm tired of crying, cry some more. Cry some more. Because there's not enough room. It's giving the same thing as trying to get a new update on your phone and you ain't got enough storage or space on your phone to get it. Cry some more. Delete some of them apps, baby. Yeah. There's some things moving. There's some things happening. There's an upgrade trying to come in. You ain't got enough space. Feel it out. Yeah. And it might be one of them things where you break down and cry and you talking to your higher power, to maybe your dead folks, your spiritual team, your spiritual court, and you're like, I ain't got it in me. I don't got it in me. Like, I done been there. I have been there. And ooh, I surrendered to a power greater than me. So the reason why I just sounded like a bird, is because I was about to talk about surrendering. And I'm gonna get a little preachy. So, bear with me. Yesterday I went out with one of my friends that I've known for 10 plus years. And we were talking about faith of a mustard seed, right? And she was like, Glock, I have really bad trust issues. I don't know how to trust. And I was like, faith of a mustard seed has nothing to do with trust. Or at least from my perception of it. Has nothing to do with trust at all. Faith of a mustard seed is allowing things to happen. That's why it's the size of a mustard seed. Right? You don't have to do anything, essentially, right? And I tweeted about it yesterday, but I don't know if anybody in here plays video games. There's this really cute video game that's called Fall Guys, right? And the objective is to get your player to the finish line to qualify for the next round and then eventually win. And for some maps or boards or whatever, is to just stay alive, to not be the person that gets knocked off the map, right? And there was plenty of times where my friend and even me, we were like, look, there's way too many people in front of us. There's no possible way that out of 40 people, I'm going to be 28 because I'm dead last. Dead last, right? And the thing about this game is, as long as you're not on a survival board, if you get knocked off the board, it's going to take you back to the checkpoint that you was at, right? So there was a lot of different instances where I found myself, and even she found herself, encouraging the other person and being like, no, just focus on yourself. Focus on the task in front of you. It may look like you can't do it. It may look like it's too much. It may look like you would never get to the end, or you might never see the top, or you may never get to said goal. Focus on the thing that is in front of you. Directly in front of you. That's faith of a mustard seed. Right? Because you're thinking about the things in the future that you can't control right now. The only thing that you control is putting one foot in front of the other. As long as you brave enough to put one foot in front of the other, that's your mustard seed. That's your faith. You don't even have to trust that you're going to believe, like, that you're going to get it done, that it's going to happen. It's just being brave enough to walk in the direction, to even look in the direction, to acknowledge it. And sometimes it's not even acknowledging it. Sometimes you forget about it and it just be happening. Sometimes it's a subconscious thing. So yeah. I ain't want to get preachy. I ain't want to get too preachy, I should say that, because we can really be here. But I say all of that to say, sometimes you just have to have the balls enough to place one foot in front of the other. And it has nothing to do with trusting that you'll get there, trusting that it'll happen, trusting that it'll get done. It's just doing and praying for the best, hoping for the best. I bring up my move to Atlanta. When I moved to Atlanta in 2020, I tell you, faith of a mustard seed. Faith of a mustard seed, okay? I moved with 2 check bags, my book bag, and $20 in my bank accounts. Okay? Faith of a mustard seed. Alright? You, like, when I tell you a mustard seed, because at that time, my business was not doing what I needed it to do. I was barely able to pay my phone bill. And my phone bill it's not even as high as it wasn't even that high back then. I wish I could go back to that phone bill, if I'm being honest. I barely had enough money to pay bills. And I remember Spirit, I was supposed to go surprise a friend. I had got the ticket on a discount. And I was like, hey, Spirit, big dog, I need a return ticket. And Spirit was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I was like, I remember sitting in the airport trying to do like $5 readings on live. Like when Periscope used to be connected to Twitter, didn't make not nary a cent. Nary a cent. It was just me, my book bag full of my divination stuff, my purse, my phone, and my 2 check bags that went under the plane. It wasn't something that was planned. It was a spirit of the moment thing. I just had the balls to listen. Did I trust them? No. Did I have faith? When I say, I mean like, I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Can you see it? Yeah, smaller than that. But it happened. And I had some of the most amazing experiences. My business grew. My spirituality grew. My faith grew. My hope grew. So sometimes it's not a trusting or whether or not that you're going to be able to do it. It's just doing it. And that's scary. I won't even sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, you can do it. Yeah. It's not the deck. I've been sitting here shuffling the wrong deck. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Like, it was absolutely scary. 110% scary. But I tell you, I had everything I needed. Everything. And also, I was able to heal a lot of the traumas that I had. A good, like, handful of them. Alright. The bottom of the deck is You Deserve Love. And I started hearing, when we were together, we never turned our backs on each other. But now that we're separated, we can't stand one another. Yeah. Um you have calling in your soulmate. You have pay attention to the red flags. You have past life uh relationship. Yeah. True love reverse. Release your ex. Separation. Let this person go. Let them go. Like, I feel like you and this person are maybe, y'all might be connected in a way that it might be telepathy. It might be you just kind of knowing, having this weird knowing about them, or knowing how to draw their energy back to you. Stop doing it. Stop. Stop. You know this person isn't good. You know what's up. Let the past be the past. Okay. This is not your true love. This is not your end all be all soulmates. It is okay to walk away. Y'all not even together right now. Aren't like you're not. You're not. You could be the Lulu. That's my man, my man, my man, my girl, my girl, my girl, my person, my person, my person. It's not. It is not. And Spirit is telling you that you deserve more than what this person can offer you. And you know that. I think that you're just kind of stuck. Might be kind of stuck. That's alright. We all been there. Just as much as I don't necessarily care about for this lady, she ate with this one. It might not hurt enough. It might not hurt enough. It might not be enough for you to let it go. It may. Who knows what it is that would be able to break whatever spell. Ooh. I wanted to share an experience, but I don't think I'm ready to. Just know that I understand. No, you're going to have to explain this. I don't even feel comfortable in saying this. Because this is not something that I personally abide by. I'm going to hold you. Ooh. Okay, because woo. All right, so woo. When I tell you the way that I was interpreting this at first, I would not have been comfortable telling y'all this because this isn't something that I abide by myself or anything that I have been through. So, the bottom of the deck says it's safe for you to love. Keep an open mind. And I be feeling this type of way when I see this card because, what you mean? However, I really felt a type of way because the next card is attraction reverse. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a little superficial, just a little bit. And it could be a product of my environment, or it just could be because I might just be a terrible person. But if I'm not attracted to you, I cannot. And I didn't feel comfortable telling y'all to just be like, oh, looks don't matter. They do to me. They do. Just it might be a little out of it, but I would not have felt comfortable telling y'all to look past something that you can't look past. Um, Again, I'm a little bit, I'm a little superficial. If it makes me superficial for wanting somebody who I find attractive, not just someone who has an amazing personality. Like, you can have the best personality in the world, you can, but if I feel like I need to heal. All right, the next one is calling your soulmate reverse. The next one is this could be the one, and you have honeymoon. So with this, I do feel like Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind, but I feel like initially I don't think that you'll be attracted to this person. But when I say attracted to a person, I mean maybe they treat you differently than you're used to being treated, right? Maybe you're the only person that they're talking to or getting to know, when you're used to someone who has a whole lot of options, when you're used to someone who likes to play the field, right? Maybe this is somebody who thank you. Maybe this is somebody who has like a childlike aura about them. Maybe they bring out your inner child. Maybe they touch something and make you giggle a little bit. It makes you feel uncomfortable. But I do feel like you are. I don't feel like you have to chase this person either, and maybe that's a little bit different for you. Maybe you're used to applying pressure. Maybe this person tell you to sit down somewhere, right? Maybe somebody's like, no, I got it. Maybe you don't have to get up, right? One experience that I had with a previous soulmate was a cupcake. It was a chocolate cupcake, and I'll never forget it. I wanted this chocolate cupcake so bad, but it was downstairs in the kitchen. And I'm giving myself a pep talk. I'm literally laying on the couch because I'm upstairs on the couch. I'm giving myself a pep talk, like, get up, Glock, get up, Glock, get up, Glock. And the person's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm trying to give myself a pep talk to get up and get the last chocolate cupcake that's in the kitchen. And they were like, oh, I'll grab it. It's fine. Huh? I was like, no, I got it. We're good. I gotta go down to the kitchen anyway. I'll just grab it on the way up. Okay. So I let them. Another soulmate. I remember asking them, like, hey, while you're in the kitchen, can you grab me a ginger ale? Because if you know anything about me, you know I love you, little ginger ale, child. I'd tell you to grab a ginger ale, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And when the person came back, they were like, do you want me to open it for you too? And the way that they said it, and I was like, no, I just wanted you to get it so I didn't have to get up. And they were like, it would make me feel more like your partner, your person, if you allowed me to do this. Here, open it. It was a bottle. Open it. And it shocked me to my core. That's why you gotta treat me like a princess. I'm sorry. I can't do nothing. Nothing. Hand broke. Bank account broke. Legs broke. Brain broke. Okay? So like this spread said, I wasn't looking. They found me. Cause I was like, oh no, like I'll go get the cupcake. They were like, don't worry about it. I got it. Maybe I didn't hear that correctly. Hold on, let me just. Say that again. And then the other person, when I tell you it was completely out of left field, completely out. Well, I may have had blinders on for the second person. I'm not gonna lie. Because the second person was they were always like very thoughtful. It was like little things, right? It was always little things. It was like if I started shivering, it was, oh, you're cold. Let me get you a blanket. Oh, like you're burning up. You're sweating. Let me turn on the fan. This is not about me. What this is about, this situation, what I'm seeing, Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind because this might be something that you're not used to. Okay? Alrighty. And for the clarifying cards, I do think that this is a slow cooker type of instance. Like, this person likes to take their time, and they might like to take their time. You got anything else? Yeah, child. I guess we got one more love message. Dang. Not y'all making me be honest with myself. I mean, I'm gonna do that regardless, but like, I didn't know that, like, really thinking back to like said person, they really were like a very thoughtful person. Like, and again, it was like little things, like acts of service. The one, like, honestly, I genuinely did not feel comfortable with telling y'all to like overlook certain things. Like, you were not comfortable with overlooking. I couldn't in good faith tell y'all that. I could not, because and then, like, ain't nobody perfect, you know. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has a little, you know. So I would not have been comfortable with telling you, like, oh, looks don't matter. They matter to me. Whether it be like a 40, 50, 60% thing, they matter. You need to be a good person. You need to be beautiful on the inside and the out. Because I feel like I'm a Libra. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a Libra. I like being surrounded by beautiful things. Beautiful things inside and beautiful things outside. And I know myself. If I get into an argument with you, and you're, you know, hey, if I'm with you, and we get to arguing, it's gonna piss me off. It's gonna make me even more mad. Like, cause who are you talking to? And that's where it's gonna go. You know, I got my healing too. God's still working on me. Okay. Last love message. It's gonna make me so mad. I can say one thing that I have been working on lately. One thing I've been working on lately is talking to the people that I love like I love them, even if I may feel disrespected. I'm trying. As long as you still have my respect, I'm going to attempt to talk to you like I love you. Even if you got me messed up. Because at the end of the day, I might feel a type of way now, but I might not feel that way, you know, in like 6 days. Depending on what you did. It could be 6 hours. You know, we could work through it. Ooh. Okay, deception is the bottom of the deck. You have true love reverse. You have soulmate reverse. You have playfulness. Give your relationship a chance. And calling in your soulmate. I'll tell you this. And honestly, I kind of seen this message a little bit earlier. Stop settling. Stop settling. Stop settling just because you are bored. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna just pass the time with this. This isn't what I really want, because that's what you're attracting into your life, right? People who just want to do things because they're bored, and then when you're ready, when you're, you know, want to take someone seriously, it's like all this drama or all this strife because of whatever, what have you. Stop settling. Stop selling false dreams. Stop selling false hope. Be real. And when you real, there is no deception. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you might be playing around right now, but eventually you're gonna want to, you know. And I feel like if you're in a situation where it's like casual, or that's perfectly fine. Allow it to be casual, but make sure that all parties involved know that it's a casual thing. Make sure that everybody is on one accord. And if at any point in time you feel like things are going astray, make sure that you communicate that and do take the necessary and proper steps to move forward in a way that is aligned with what you want and what you're trying to do. Okay? Lord. This also could be like somebody that you're dealing with just wants it to be a casual thing, and not a serious thing, and maybe that's why they're playing the way that they're playing. Move accordingly. Okay. Ooh, Jesus, it's been over an hour. We're gonna get some one message from the truth deck, and then we're gonna go ahead and skedaddle. Again, after the messages, I will be praying over you all. If you would like to stay for the prayer, stay for the prayer. Stay for the prayer, baby. But if not, that's perfectly fine too. And I hope you have an amazing night. Stay ready. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. Bottom of the deck is low vibes. So, I started hearing, and I don't even know what the full song sounds like because I don't listen to this artist, but Queen Naja, when she said, she did the song with Erykah Badu, and I was hearing bad vibes. You have relationship improvement, show more respect. The long haul, no. Assert yourself, reverse, and positive energy. So, I don't think that you are doing anything wrong. I think it's the wrong person, the wrong place, the wrong time, whatever. I don't think it's you are specifically doing anything wrong. Again, it's either the person, the place, or the time. Okay. I don't think that if this is about a person, I don't think that you're supposed to be with said person, or this person isn't going to be in your life for long. And that's why every chance that you've tried to take, or risk that you tried to take to progress or enhance the relationship, is just been shot down, or it just kind of crumbled. Yeah. No. It's a no, babe. Enjoy the vibes. Oh my god. Enjoy the vibes. Can we get a different one? Because I feel like that has to do with the last message. Okay, thank you. Ooh, Bottom of the deck is imbalanced. Via phone, not hearing you. Empathy overload. Be confident. Balancing act. Sexual interest. They want to touch your no-no squares, baby. They want to touch your no-no squares. I think that you're having empathy for the BS that they're selling you. They want to touch your no-no squares. That's why they're on your line. They're not listening to you. They don't see you. They don't hear you. They do not value you. They want to touch your no-no squares. They want to do the horizontal polka. Get yourself out of here. Okay? You're going to feel more back on track. More, be able to listen to yourself. All right? Okay. That's all I have for y'all tonight. If you would like to book a personal reading, if you would like to book a personal reading, join the community of cousins, or even be at Cousins Night this Friday. And if you haven't signed up for Cousins Night, make sure you sign up for Cousins Night. Everything you need is down below in the description box. Is there anything else? Newsletter. Make sure you guys sign up for the newsletter so y'all know what's going on. The newsletter knows first because the newsletter goes out every Monday. So, yeah. And I'm talking about sales, what's going on at the house, announcements, reminders. Okay. Make sure you guys sign up. All right, y'all. I'm about to get into prayer. Again, if you don't want me to pray over you, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Ain't no hard feelings. I love you, cousin. Mwah. And I will see you on Sunday. If you would like for me to pray over you, you can just stay and we gonna get it. Get it, girl. Take it to the flow. Show it how you roll. Drop it, blow. Drop it. Anyway. Oh, look. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God. Okay. Ancestors, spirit guides, angel, archangels of the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for the many gifts and the many blessings, the many messages that you bestowed upon us. Thank you for using me as a vessel to convey the messages. Thank you for the life that we are breathing into our lungs, into our body, into our energy. As that if there are any negativity that is not helping fuel us or that is hindering us in any way, shape, or form, as it is removed, as that we are surrounded by love and support by people who make us feel the most elevated. And if we do not know who those people are, I ask that you show it to us and make it more clear. I ask that you allow people who may be learning their discernment grace and allow them or let them know to give themselves some more grace. I ask that we are surrounded by pure intention and pure actioned people. I pray for healing. I pray for protection. I pray for guidance, and I pray for love. Thank you so much again. Amen. Ashe. All right. Thank y'all again. I will see y'all on Sunday. Also, I will be posting about there being no kicking shit on or no live. No live. I will post about it. There won't be a live on June 9th. There might not be a live that Wednesday either, which is what? The 12th? We gonna see. We gonna see. Anywho, I love you guys. Bye, cousin.